Once again, we welcome to Unit 8. And the Unit 8, we shall talk about instructional systems design. You remember in the previous units, we talked about instructional materials, systems design, what is a system, all these ones. So this is just instruction design now. How do we design a system? This is related to education, because and it is more referred to the teacher, the qualities of the teacher, that the teacher should be able to design and develop instruction system. So here now we are saying that the instruction system, it could either be complex or simple. When we say complex, it's complicated. It has got so many parts, and those parts have functions, so it's complicated, it's a big one. And then it's simple, meaning that it is simple steps in which one has to follow. So as a teacher or as an educator, you have a role to develop these instructional materials, or these are packages of learning materials for the learners. So in that case, then we are saying it requires that the designer and the implementer have the deep knowledge of the instruction and what the system is all about. We proceed now to what are the objectives. So by the end of this unit, we should be able now as students, or should be able to understand what is an instruction, what is a system, what is development, okay? And then they should be able to, you should be able now to define what are the different approaches in terms of instruction system design, and discuss some basic factors that are used in instruction system design. So now going deeper into the unit, now we are saying that instruction, this one is part of education, as I said earlier, that it's a subset of education. And it's a key element in the discussion when we start talking about instruction design. And one of the major attributes of the instruction is the systematic planning and the management of all elements in the manner that maximizes opportunities for learning to take place. So we are saying that there is a system, systematic. When we talk about systematic, we are talking about well-planned steps, okay? Well-planned steps. And then when we talk about planning, it's deciding well in advance, okay? So when you have a well-planned or well-designed steps, so the decisions that we are going to make in future, they must be well planned. And when we talk about management, we are talking about management, we are saying doing work, using other people, and using other elements in the manner that, it helps us now, we can be able to identify opportunities. So according to, there's a study that was done by Lansden in 1964, and where we referred, in his study, he referred instruction any specific means of controlling, manipulating the sequence of events to produce the required modification of behavior through learning. So we are saying that this one is some form of control, and you manipulate these events, okay? And why are you manipulating these events? Your objective is to ensure that you modify the behavior of the learners through learning or through the teaching process. So as a term or the concept itself, we are saying instruction system, as we said earlier, is a systematic way of planning, designing, implementing, and evaluating the entire process of teaching to produce desired outcome on the part of learners. So it's a systematic way. When we plan our education system, you see that even the Ministry of Education in Zambia, there's an education process, there's a education policy. Why the government had to put the policy there? Because that is where they have put all the long-term goals and plans for the country in terms of education, in terms of education and technology. So planning there is involved. Designing, meaning that you have to design the curriculum. Okay, you have to design the curriculum that will suit the benefits of of the learners. You learners, when we look at your level, that you are postgraduate students, we design this curriculum in such a way that it is able to, to fit you at your level. Okay? Then when we design this curriculum, what do we do next? We implement. That is when we are delivering these lectures to you, we deliver following our plan. And then at the end of the time that we have delivered, or the period when that training or that teaching takes place, then we do evaluate. We want to see what we have planned and what we have designed and implemented. Has it produced results? And what are these results? Are these learners achieved their goals? So that is instruction. So the instruction, the system. So let's get deeper. So then what is a system then? What comes in your mind when you talk about the system? No, there's no system there. Those people, they don't know how to work. There's no system there. But what is a system? Okay. So according to the study that was done by Balogan and Amidabi, 1999, he defined system as a collection of elements, parts, or components which work together cooperatively with a purpose of achieving predetermined goals. So a system, we are saying that it's a collection of elements, or it's a collection of parts or components putting together, like a computer. If you want to set up all this, you set up this, you set up a keyboard, you set up all this putting together with a camera in front, then we are saying this is a system. You are putting the system in place. Okay. Similarly, a system can be defined as the sum total of separate parts, and these are separate parts. Okay. Units or departments. So in a working environment, we are saying we have departments or units working independently, at the same time jointly working together to achieve the organizational objectives.